Why you bully me? You fucking bitch.
Now, it's no secret that if you've been playing DBD for a while, that there are some people who really like to put out their bad takes. Now, not even hot takes, just really bad take. This is a video I've been collecting. I've been collecting all of these bad takes from a lot of the forums, mainly the Facebook forums. And oh man, we got some doozies for you here today. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through these. I'm just gonna go through them, and you can let me know down in the comments if you agree with any of these. Oh boy, yikes. Anyway, starting off with this absolute banger. This has to be one of the most hot takes I've ever heard in my life. We're just coming in guns blazing with this one. This is from somebody on the Facebook forum that says, "Listen, the Trapper is a methodical slayer, and in brackets, if played like a boss." I don't which would make him one of the deadliest slayers on the roster. I love how he's calling them slayers and not killers. Unlike the nurse, who is strong, but also predictable. But you most certainly cannot predict where the Trapper will lay his traps. Nope. To be... That's so hard to even read. To be honest, without the nurse being able to blink, she'd be average IMO. Now, if you're like me and you've been playing this game for a long time and you just listened and read that, you might feel a little bit lightheaded. So like, where do we even begin? Like, where do we even begin in unpacking that? So, okay. Number one, I want to know, how do you play Trapper like a boss? Like what, like what way do you do that? Yeah, I would love to know, because if there's something that I'm missing with Trapper, you know, I would love to be one of the deadliest slayers. But then he goes on to say that unlike Nurse, who is strong but also predictable, I don't know how you predict a Nurse. Like you can, I guess, like you can kind of, you know, judge your distance and be able to tell if she can blink in 1 or 2. That's about it, though. It's like, other than that, you really don't know if she's gonna blink right on top of you, or if you double, you know, like it's not really easy to predict a Nurse. It is a lot easier to predict a Trapper, but he's saying that you cannot predict where the Trapper will lay his traps. But then he goes even further, just really goes the whole 9 yards, and says, without the Nurse being able to blink, she'd be average. Yeah, just wild stuff. So Nurse moves at, how much is it? It's not 4.4. She moves at, I think it's like 3.6 or something meters per second. She is slower than a survivor running. So if Nurse couldn't blink and they kept her same speed, she would be the worst killer on the entire roster. I don't know what she would do if she couldn't blink. I don't know where he's going with that. That's just, I had to come into this video with this one because this has been sitting in the chamber of secrets for a while. So shout outs to Mo for giving me that one. Holy fuck. This one's talking about Trickster, and this is from some kind lady who says, that's because every time someone plays Trickster, they are always toxic. They crawl up our ass and spam blades. I mean, that's kind of what Trickster does, you know, and then this is somebody replying to them. And then this person says, take 6 knives to hit. And if you got 30, that ain't mathing up to fairness. I mean, it is quite fair. Considering like the knife meter goes down. I don't know. Like Trickster is very not like he's not even A tier, you know? Like I think it does math up to fairness, but it like not oh god, yeah, that's a wild one. Here's another just absolute banger. You know, hot, fresh out the oven, banger take. Off the record as base kit. Just fix the game. So, off the record, if you don't know what that is a perk from Zarina. This perk, when you are unhooked, gives you 80 seconds of endurance. You are invincible for 80 seconds. You are also silent. You do not make any grunts of pain for 80 entire seconds. It is definitely one of the strongest perks in the game, used by a lot of super sweaty swifts, and just it is ridiculously strong. Anytime I run this perk and I'm getting tunneled, I'm like, oh hell yeah. It's ridiculous. It is such, in my opinion, it's a bit overtuned. I think 80 seconds could be reduced to 60, keep it more in line with DS. It is ridiculously strong. If this perk was base kit, I think it would absolutely like ruin the game. Like, think about playing Myers and you have to tunnel and every survivor just has 80 seconds. Like, you know, like that's insane to even think about. Yeah, that's sounds to me like a very survivor main take. This is another one from the Facebook group. Every artist I run into, they spam birds towards the gens. Yeah, I mean, you know, man, like that's kind of just what artist does, you know, like that's like her whole thing. I don't I don't even understand like do people really just not think about like what the killer has to do, you know? Like artists can use her birds for, you know, information, right? So if she spams birds towards gens and you know, let's like she's running dead man's and then it gets dead man, like okay, she knows that people are over there. That's her whole MO. Like okay. So all you killers are complaining. So here I am sticking up for fellow survivor mains. Killers do realize that they actually get more BPs for keeping survivors, especially the Obsession, alive for a long period of time, especially when all 5 are running Tiramisu. You can come at me all you want. This felt like it needed to be said. And this is just another wild one. It's like, not everybody plays for points, man. Like people, I don't play for points. I do not play for points at all. I play to win, and you know, winning is the objective for I think like 90% of players of DBD. Most people don't give a shit about points. The killer's job is to kill, and if survivors are alive, they are not doing their objective. So I don't know. That just sounds like some wild like copium. Just, you know, stop killing, killers! Stop killing! You're missing out on points. I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's another wild one. Here's another crazy one. DBD hot take. Killers shouldn't be able to see gens and should find them just like survivors do. Make a perk do that or something. Oh god, this one's wild to me. So if the killer couldn't see gens, this would be really unfair for new players, because there would be like entire sections of the map that they just wouldn't even think to defend, you know, like especially for some killers who actually like need to kind of defend gens a little bit more. That's just like crazy to me to think that, like, I don't know. But they're actually, the most wild thing is that he's saying make a perk do that. There actually is. Residual Manifest, which is a perk from Hattie, who came out with the Dredge. Residual Manifest, when you blind the killer is affected by the blindness status effect, which is makes it so they cannot see any auras whatsoever, and this includes Jen. I don't know. Somebody's got to let this guy know. I think he'd be really excited about that. I don't know, man, but yeah, that's a wild one. Okay, yeah, here's another one. So my thing is, you don't see killers playing as the same killer. So why do you have survivors playing as the same survivor when you got all these survivors to choose from? Like, really? And then they had the moaning emoji, the rolling eye, the face palm, and the 100. I don't even know, like, what do you mean, man? What do you mean? There's so many killer players who only play one killer. I don't even, I genuinely don't even know how to receive this, you know? Like, this is so... survivors play as the same survivor. You do see that quite a lot. You know, you'll get a lobby with like 4 Steves or something, but I don't understand the killer like side of that. It's so weird. Here's just one to get you angry. Teammate or not, do not wear any rainbow charms or I will throw the game. So just an absolute piece of shit, just self-reporting on a Facebook forum. I'm pretty sure he got banned like immediately after posting that. But yeah, just a casual like homophobe self-report in a in a forum. Like, yeah, here's a crazy one. Lightborn should be removed from the game. It takes the only weapon a survivor has away. It's an unfair perk that would be like giving survivors a perk that their basic attack doesn't hurt us. This one actually just like gave me a full-blown headache when I read it, because I don't understand, bro. Like, I don't understand these takes. What does that mean? The only weapon... It's like Lightborn, like flashlights are not the only weapon a survivor has. Survivors have so many things like at their disposal. Number 1, pallets. Number 2, windows. Number 3, doing gens, running toolboxes, doing the gens at an insanely fast speed. Number 4, sabotaging hooks. Number 5, pallet saving survivors. Let's see. Number like flash bangs. Number 6, boil over builds. Number 7, anti-tunnel builds, decisive strike, OTR. Number 10, blast mine. Blast mine is a very effective weapon. Again, like it's literally a mine. You know, there's so many weapons that survivors have, and then you get like specific killers like Singularity. You have EMPs, Xenomorph. You have flame turrets. Like what the fuck? There are so many weapons that survivors can use. That's such a crazy fucking thing to me. Like just piping hot out the oven. For anyone who wonders why Legion is probably the most hated, because they always slug at 5 gens. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji. My brother, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I've never had a Legion slug at 5 gens. I've had a Legion tunnel at 5 gens. I've had a Legion hit and run at 5 gens, which is usually what they do. I've never had a Legion slug at 5 gens. Like Legion, like slugging, you think like Oni or you think like twins. I don't think Legion and think slugging. I think hitting and running, and I think of being in deep wounds for like 15 minutes straight. What does this mean? Like what kind of legions are you going against? I don't understand, bro. Somebody somebody commented under this post and just said, run around slashing. That's it. Ridiculous. Yeah, that's his whole power. That's the entire power of the Legion. Oh god. I'm gonna end this one off right here. This one, it just says, people that say they can't because it's endgame are just pathetic. That is all. Oh my god. What do you... Just say, like, just say that you've never played killer in your life. Like, just say that. In the end game, if there are multiple survivors alive and you have a survivor on the hook, there is quite literally nothing else to do but camp the hook. Whether you're face camping or whether you're proxy camping, there is nothing else for the killer to do. Like, you can go and check out a gate, but even that is usually a bad idea. Like, there is nothing else for you to do. I don't understand this take. And I've heard this one from so many survivors before. Like, why are you camping in the end game? Like, there's nothing else to do. There is literally nothing else to do. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Like, oh my god. People wonder why this community is so divisive, and it's because people literally play one fucking side and then they tell the other side how to play. It's so wild. It is so insane to me, bro. I don't understand. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm gonna let you guys digest this. If you guys want to see episode 2, and trust me, I got a lot more of these. I have a whole catalog of these. If you guys want to see episode 2 of DBD hot takes, comment down below, let me know, and next week we can give you episode 2. I gotta stop though, because I'm getting a literal headache right now. I'm getting a literal headache, so I gotta stop. But if you guys want to see episode 2, let me know down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check me out on Twitch, by the way. I go live 4 or 5 times a week, and would love to see you guys over there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'll see you later. Peace out.